How would you like to die, with a clear browsing history, in my sleep? Next to my husband, who also mysteriously dies at the same time of old age, so neither of us has to go through the pain of losing one another. Getting choked by a thick thigh from a Japanese girl. Like my grandpa. Peacefully in my sleep, not screaming in terror, like his passengers. As soon as possible. As much as it's a contradiction, I'd like to experience my own death. I don't believe in an afterlife, but I do want to know what it's like to cross that frontier and experience dissolving. Alternatively, I'd like to suddenly die washing the dishes so I don't have to deal with my least favorite chore. In a rocking chair on a porch, looking over the mountains. Smoking a joint, drinking a beer, watching dogs play in the yard. Doze off, drift away. Die. By sacrificing myself to save one or more lives. At the age of 80. With a belly full of wine and a girl's mouth around my cock. Balls deep in a Dune 2 popcorn bucket. Death by number SNU. Never would be nice. Jumping into a pool of antimatter. If I'm going, I'm taking a bunch of you with me. Overdose of heroin easily. My grandpa went out laughing. My dad visited him in the hospital and shared a fond memory between the two of them. My grandpa thought it was hilarious, busted out laughing so hard that he went into a coughing fit, and then died. I think that's a pretty great way to go. Now, I want to die of dysentery while squatting over the grave of my enemies. With empty balls and a full tummy on old age, I want to drive into a thick and large fog and suddenly the entire vehicle evaporates from around me, and suddenly I'm not moving forward anymore, as if the momentum disappeared, and I'm just standing there in this thick fog of white clouds, and a light shines from behind the thickest portion of the clouds, and I see my face illuminated in a mirror of eternity beyond its light, and as I withdraw my gaze from its embrace and feel my spirit drawn into the mirror, and beyond it the eternal awareness returns to me from the mirror like a reflection, and the memories of self and existence fade away like an imaginary idea. I lift the void of my being and know myself eternally existent and without form. Hilariously.